This dark realm presents the horror of Saint Sebastian's. You're probably not going to believe me. I'm still having problems believing it myself. I was never one to believe in superstition. How can I? I'm a medical student. Science has dispelled a lot of humanity's fears of the unnatural. But after what I've been through, I can't ignore it. Listen to what I have to say, and decide for yourself what you want to believe. My name is Daniel, and this is my story. It all started 3 weeks ago. I was finally able to start my internship, and I was able to participate in rotations in the ER. I couldn't do too much, but I was still eager to learn and gain hands-on experience. St. Sebastian's was one of the last few hospitals that had trained nuns working as nurses and assisting medical staff with patients. I have to admit, religion made me uncomfortable. But St. Sebastian's University was the only school that offered me a full scholarship, so I couldn't pass up an offer like that. Student loans are the worst. After a while, though, my discomfort actually faded. I had heard horror stories of schools with nuns, but the ones on staff were all very friendly and welcoming to us newbies. They all reported to their Mother Superior, Mother Tullia.
We need more blankets in the nursery. Sister Agnes, please take them for me.
Of course,
Thank
Mother
you.
Superior.
Sister Claudia, assist me in transporting Mr. Shaw to physical therapy.
Yes, Mother Superior.
Mother Tullia was phenomenal. Having been a doctor before joining the convent, she was an incredible and empathetic leader.
We need to speed it up, sisters. Move with a sense of purpose.
With all her years of experience, she ran a tight ship. After about a week, I took some midnight rotations in the ER on advice from my peers. They said that was where the real action was. I looked forward to it. Coincidentally, my first night there happened on a night of a full moon. Mother Tullia was also working that evening.
Looks like the night is just getting started, rookie.
There were more patients than usual that night.
My, there are so many of you tonight. Welcome. Welcome all.
It wasn't uncommon for her to pull all-nighters when there were more people to care for.
Don't hesitate to ask me questions. I'm here for you as much as I'm here for them.
She did have a reputation for being very selfless. Little did we know, the night was about to take a very dark turn. Here's how it played out.
This has been quite the busy night. How have you been holding up?
A bit overwhelmed, honestly, but it's nice to apply what I've been learning in real time.
Oh, you've been doing great. I've watched you the past few days. You're a quick learner.
Mother Superior,
Yes, Sister Mary.
we just had another 4 patients walk in.
Lord have mercy. Do me a favor. Go count how many open beds we have left.
Right away, Mother Superior.
Is it always like this? I know it's the weekend, but even then, this seems a bit much.
Nights like this aren't terribly common, thankfully. Now let's go see who needs our help.
If Mother Tullia was stressed, she didn't show it. She gave everyone who came in a warm welcome.
That's quite a bump on the head. Let's get you to a room and see what we can do.
As Mother Tullia was helping a patient with a head injury, I was helping in triage. I had just finished with a patient when Sister Mary came in looking for me.
Dr. Daniel, are you free?
Oh, I'm not a doctor yet, sister, but yes, I just finished. How can I help?
There's a man who came in, very disheveled. We've tried asking for his information, but he just stands there and stares at us. We're not sure how to help him. We were thinking of calling someone in the psych department. Would you mind taking a look at him first?
Absolutely. Lead the way. As we were making our way to the check-in counter, we could see Mother Tullia was already there assisting him. She was gently holding one of his hands, caressing it, while asking him some questions. The man was strange. Yellow eyes, perhaps jaundice. He was filthy from head to toe. He was wearing a large hoodie over his head, and I shuddered to think how bad he looked underneath it. I don't know why, but looking at him made me feel very uneasy. And the smell. Not even 10 feet away from him, we could smell a hideous stench coming off of him. Mother Tullia was a saint for not making a face. But that smell, incredibly pungent. Like rust, but with another smell that I could only describe as putrid. I didn't have a good feeling about this.
You are safe here, sir. We'd like to help you, but could you tell us what you need help with?
He was just standing there, staring off into nothing. It's strange, but he hadn't blinked in some time. Maybe this was psychiatric.
You poor man. Maybe you just need a good shower and a safe place to sleep for the night. Sister Mary, could you please take him to the patient showers so he can get cleaned up?
Yes, ma'am.
Wait a minute. I think I do see an injury. Sir, may I examine your neck?
He remained silent. After a few moments, Mother Tullia gently pulled down the man's collar.
Oh my heavens.
She quickly backed away and tried in vain to waft the stench which increased substantially from the man's exposed neck, revealing some sort of open injury or sore that we couldn't previously see. What is that?
My word. I can't say for sure, but it looks very infected. We need to get this cleaned up as soon as possible. That smell could be gangrene.
Agreed.
Hand me that disinfecting kit from the shelf, please.
Here you go.
Now hold still, sir. I'm going to apply some silver nitrate to your wounds. I'll get this cleaned up for you as soon as...
The man moved so quickly, we had no time to react. He had taken Mother Tullia by the shoulders and went straight for her neck. Get off of her!
Let her go!
I hit him as hard as I could, but he wasn't fazed at all. More staff were on their way to help when all of a sudden...
Oh my god!
Stop him!
Security guards were after him, but he was too quick.
Don't let him get away!
He smashed right through the sliding doors of the ER. As the security guards chased him, I stayed with Mother Tullia, but I knew there was nothing I could do.
Please, please, you have to save her.
Gently, I moved her head over to the other side to see the side she was attacked. That wound. There was nothing I could do. There was nothing anyone could do. I couldn't save her.
Stand aside, son.
I saw the physician on shift and other personnel try in vain to help Mother Tullia. Sister Mary and I could only stand off to the side in shock at what we had seen. But we both knew the truth. Mother Tullia was gone.
My God.
A week had passed. Mother Tullia had been laid to rest in the cemetery across from our hospital. Our professors tell us that as doctors, we are going to face a lot of challenging scenarios. But honestly, I don't think they had this type of event in mind. You could see it on everyone's face in the ER. Mother T was such a prominent figure, whose absence was deeply felt. There was a little silver lining, though. Sister Mary and I had grown closer after what we experienced together. It was nice having a friend again. Between my studies and working at the hospital, I never had time to develop new friendships. And without a Mother Superior, Sister Mary was supposed to report to the head nurses and doctors until a new Mother Superior was brought in and trained. However, I was humbled that she decided to stay by my side during our shifts. She acted as my head nurse, assisting me with my patients.
Dr. Daniel is going to fix you up.
Things were going well.
You did a great job with that last patient.
Thanks to your help. I don't think I could have calmed her down on my own to give her that injection. You really have a great way with people.
Thank you. That means more than you know. It actually took a lot of practice. I wasn't good at dealing with people before. That's why I joined the convent in the first place. But Mother Tullia helped me see how gratifying it was to help people. So I do my best to practice what she taught me. My way of honoring her memory.
That's very sweet. I think everyone here still feels her absence.
It's still hard to believe she's gone.
I know. She made such an impression on me in the little time I knew her. And honestly, I feel guilty. I was there, but I couldn't save her.
Hey, don't think like that. You did everything you could. We all did.
I know, but I get the feeling Dr. Franklin blames me. He hasn't said much to me since that night.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. Dr. Franklin actually thinks very highly of you.
What? Really?
I wasn't supposed to say anything. Mother Tullia and Dr. Franklin were close. She put in a very good word for you. He's putting in a letter of recommendation in your file. Just give him some time. He's mourning. We all are. So come on. Dr. Daniel, there's people here that still need our help.
You're right. Let's get to it. As the days went by, Sister Mary and I really developed a great working rhythm together. Dr. Franklin even made more of an effort to interact with me and provide guidance and feedback.
That's very good work,
Things were
Daniel.
starting to feel normal again, until a few nights later, the cops dragged in a familiar face.
We got a call about an hour ago about a psycho biting random people a few blocks from here. By the time we got there, there were 3 casualties, and he was dragging another victim into the cemetery across the street. We shouted at the guy to get on the floor, but he came at us like some rabid animal, so we had no choice. I don't know how, but he's still breathing. If you're able to stabilize him, we'll be able to take him into custody. Is there a problem, Doctor? Dr. Franklin?
My apologies. I didn't think we'd see him again so soon.
If it's a problem, Doctor, we can take him somewhere else. But I'm not sure he'll make it. This could be our shot to see him face justice.
That won't be necessary, officer. We're professionals. We'll see what we can do for him as long as he's properly restrained. Daniel, Sister Mary, let's get him into the operating room quickly. He looks in bad shape.
Yes, Doctor.
Daniel,
Sorry, yes, Dr. Franklin.
I understand if this is too difficult. I can get Dr. Sampson to...
No, it won't be a problem, sir. I can handle it.
All right, let's make sure this guy can face justice.
Dr. Franklin could see my apprehension. Having to help the man who took someone who meant so much to so many was not an easy thing to face. But he was right. Save him so he could face trial and prison for his crimes. It's what she would have wanted as well. I was inspecting him as we were wheeling him in the gurney into the operating room. He was still wearing the same clothes for the other night, and that stench on him was worse than ever. His face had changed drastically, so gaunt from before. Strange black veins ran up his neck and around his face. This was a seriously sick man.
Get an IV in him ASAP and let's check his vitals. I'd prefer him sedated, but he might be too weak for that. His breathing looks shallow and weak.
The 2 cops stayed close by. They weren't allowed in the OR, but they could stand in the observation room in case he got out of hand. Judging by his injuries, though, I don't think that will be a problem.
Here's the IV.
Hold on. I need to get this thick jacket off him first. As I removed his jacket, the stench from underneath made it hard for us to breathe. Removing his jacket, though, revealed more than just an intense stench.
What is that?
What's all over his skin?
They look like barbs? Or thick hair follicles? They're all over him.
Mary, hand me the forceps. It looks like there's something in the wound on his neck. There's more going around his torso.
Here you go.
This is the same wound Mother Tullia tried to treat before he attacked. Luckily now he's restrained and unconscious.
I got it. Extracting it slowly. My God, what the hell is this?
That's almost 2 feet in length.
There's still more.
It's covered with smaller barbs like the ones on his skin.
Are those leg joints?
That's all of it, I think. It appears to be a retractable appendage. His vitals look strong enough for anesthesia. Give him a good dose. I don't want to see what he can do with these.
On it. As I was administering an anesthetic, I was in shock what we were all seeing. The cops behind the glass also had horrified looks on their faces.
Now what, Doctor?
The holes that these come from look like the tissue is necrotizing. Hand me a bottle of silver nitrate and some gauze.
Are you sure we should still be helping this thing?
We don't know if this is an isolated case or if there's more. We need to make some sense of what he is.
You're right, that makes sense. Here's the silver nitrate.
Keep an eye on his vitals. Don't hesitate to give him more anesthesia if it looks like he's stirring.
Agreed, keeping a close eye.
Sister Mary, ready another forceps with gauze. We'll need a few of them for all these wounds.
Right, Doctor.
Applying around the first wound. Oh my.
What's happening?
I don't know. Everyone, get back!
Get out of there now!
We ran out of the OR just before he broke free. The cops held the doors closed while we were looking through the windows. Those screams were not human. It was disoriented and slamming into everything around it. Flames emerged from the wound Dr. Franklin was treating.
My God, look at those other legs coming out of him.
6, 7, 8. 8 of them. All we could do was watch at the nightmare happening before our eyes. The sprinklers kicked on, but the flames were still consuming the creature. It finally fell to the floor and went silent.
Stay out here. We'll make sure it's neutralized.
The cops went in with their weapons drawn.
Yeah, this guy's not getting back up. It's safe to come in.
The three of us and a few other staff who came to see what all the commotion was about trailed us in.
Most of it is gone. Near total immolation. I've never seen anything like this.
Dr. Franklin was right. There wasn't much left other than some fleshy clumps scattered. There was a silhouette burned into the floor, outlining all those extra legs it had too.
I hate to have to bring this up.
What's that?
This makes me sick to think about, but while we were in the cemetery chasing him, I could have sworn I saw someone in the distance he was running to. They disappeared before we could get a good look, but I just had this uneasy feeling about it. More so after what we just saw here.
Another potential victim?
No doctor. No one is in a cemetery at 1 in the morning. No, my fear is it was another one.
God forbid.
Where do we go from here?
Let's collect what we can from the floor. The forceps I used on it earlier still have some potential DNA on them. Let's get it all to the labs and see if we can make some sense of this. I have quite a few calls to make.
A few nights have passed. Dr. Franklin offered to give me and Sister Mary some time off, but we both decided against it. The ER was already short-staffed as it is. Plus, we were all waiting for what the labs had to say to try and make sense of what we saw. The three of us kept to ourselves and were instructed by St. Sebastian's intimidating battalion of lawyers not to say anything to staff or news outlets. They were trying to lock this down as thoroughly as possible.
I hate this.
Being at work?
No. I hate these shadowy lawyers threatening me if I say anything. Why would they want to keep this quiet? What if more people get hurt if more of those things are out there? I want to tell my friends and family what I saw. Tell them so they can take care of themselves, but I can't.
I can understand that. I don't agree with it either. I've been getting bombarded with texts and emails from classmates and professors all asking what happened. Everyone knows something happened, but I have to play dumb and pretend to not know anything. I hate it too.
How long do you think it'll be like this?
Unfortunately, I have no idea.
Daniel and Sister Mary, please report to my office.
I wonder what's that about.
Let's go see.
Thank you for coming so quick. Close the door behind you, please. Have a seat.
Of course. Has there been any new updates?
Officially, no. St. Sebastian's lawyers want us to stay quiet so the situation can be forgotten as quickly as possible. I'm getting sick of those conniving bastards threatening us. Unofficially, I pulled some favors with the lab department and some results came in. First, let me be clear, this conversation is not happening, understood?
Yes, sir.
Understood.
Good. I haven't gotten a decent night's rest since that night. I imagine it must be the same for you two.
We appreciate that.
So, they are still trying to pull DNA from the remains which were badly damaged by the fire. But the forceps I used to extract that extra appendage showed a part of the puzzle. The limb and the wound came back positive for Staphylococcus aureus.
A bacterial infection?
Staph. Yes. One of the most aggressive strains they've ever seen. Most likely the cause of the stench that came off of him. The amount of bacteria on the forceps was astonishing.
But that still doesn't explain
The extra limbs?
That's one way to put it?
It doesn't, unfortunately.
Do you think it was ever human?
I've been wrestling with that question myself. If I had to guess, I would say yes. The trauma in the holes where his retractable appendages were makes it more likely he wasn't born with them. I can't imagine someone of his age going unnoticed for this long, especially how violent he was. This may have happened to him. We won't know more until more labs come in. I'll keep you both informed.
Dr. Franklin, if I may?
Of course.
Going by what you just said, were any survivors evaluated for anything abnormal?
Abnormal. I think I know what you're implying. I shudder to think. Let me make a few calls. I'll find out if there are any survivors. In the meantime, you two focus on caring for your patients and keeping your heads down. We don't need to give those lawyers any more reason to hover around here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Close the door on the way out.
Back to work, I guess.
Easier said than done. Let's go. As the night continued, I couldn't get the officer's words out of my head. Why was that monster dragging someone into the cemetery? And who was waiting for him there? Are there more like him? I just don't know what to think anymore. And what makes this all worse is, we're not allowed to share this story with anyone. People need to know this danger exists. But if I say anything, though, my career would be over before it even began. Between losing Mother Tullia and having to keep quiet about it, the guilt was eating me from the inside out. Little did I know, the night was about to go from terrible to worse.
Dr. Daniel, we need help with a patient who's hurt pretty bad.
Of course, I'll see what I can do.
He's hysterical, though, rambling nonsense, and won't let any of us near him. He's completely terrified of us. We don't know what to do.
Is he inebriated?
I honestly don't think so.
No!
Good luck.
No, stay away from me. They're everywhere.
Give me the room, sisters, please. I'll call you if I need help.
Sure thing.
Sir, please, we are only here to help you.
I'm not gonna let them take me. Not again.
You were brought to a hospital because of your injury.
No, I ran here from across the street. I didn't think that they'd be here too. Them, or one of them, I don't know, grabbed me and dragged me into that cemetery, into that giant mausoleum. It wasn't human. There was so much blood, and that smell.
The mausoleum across the street. Tell me what you saw.
It all happened so fast. I was walking home on the sidewalk along the cemetery, and at some point something grabbed me and lifted me off my feet. I think I was thrown against the wall or I hit the ground hard, I'm not sure, but I passed out. I came to and I was being dragged on the ground, and I saw it was a nun dragging me. She knew I was awake, and she looked down and I could see her face and her eyes. Man, her eyes!
What can you tell me about her face?
Old? Diseased? I couldn't tell, but her eyes were glowing. I panicked and I pulled my jacket off and ran as fast as I could. I looked back and I swear I saw more arms coming out of her. She screamed or howled, then she jumped and disappeared. I saw the hospital and ran for my life.
I believe you.
What?
We saw one of them here not too long ago. It's dead now. Listen, we need to get you patched up. Will you allow me to treat you?
Just you. Please.
Okay. Let me just get some...
She followed me!
Stay here. I'm going to see what that was.
Keep her away!
I ran as fast as I could towards the waiting room. I could see the chaos, screams, and people running for their lives. The security guards were down, along with Dr. Franklin and Sister Mary on the floor looking up at her. Mother Tullia!
Please, Mother Superior, don't do this.
No!
Daniel!
She's gone.
What's going on?
Dr. Franklin, are you okay?
Yes. I heard some terrible sound, then something knocked me from behind. What happened?
It was Mother Tullia.
What are you saying?
She turned into one of those things. She took Sister Mary. I have to go. I need to go after them.
Daniel, wait. Look at what she did here. You don't stand a chance against that.
Doctor, I have to try.
Just wait. Sister Claudia, get the rest of the team to handle the wounded here immediately.
Yes, Doctor.
Daniel, let's go to my office. More tests came in. They might help us figure out what we're up against. Help me get there.
Here, take my arm.
Thank you. Close the door, please. I was going to tell you about this sooner, but I was beside myself with what the results said.
What did they say?
They were able to identify its DNA, and it's like nothing we've ever seen before. Take a look for yourself. Here.
Arachnid?
Arachnid and human, combined with some unidentified retrovirus.
A retrovirus. Changing the DNA of its host. There's never been a virus that can induce physical changes, or bring back someone from the dead.
I don't know. If they are taking on arachnid traits, though, then Mother Tullia is stronger than the last one. Female arachnids are better predators than males. Look at what she did in the lobby. There might be a weakness, though. I believe this virus and the staph bacteria are working together in these creatures. I think the staph infection is their weakness.
The silver nitrate.
Precisely. There was a volatile reaction with the treatment. I'm confident it would be the same with her.
We would be ending her completely, though.
It's not her anymore. Remember that. I knew her a long time, Daniel. She wouldn't want this type of existence.
I know, but we can still save Sister Mary.
I might have an idea. Look out in the hall. Did any of the security guards drop their weapons?
Let me check. Yes, I see one.
Bring it.
Here you go.
Good. This is the same bottle of silver nitrate from that night. I keep it on my desk as a memento.
What are you doing?
When I was in the Navy, our Glocks worked fine after being submerged during missions. I've poured the silver nitrate into the magazine, and hopefully, this will be enough to do the job. Now help me up. We have to go save Mary.
You're in no condition for this. Let me do this, please.
I hate to admit it. This sailor isn't as spry as he used to be. Here, take it. You're a combat medic now. One of the security guards should have a flashlight on them. You'll need that. Now go.
I ran out of the ER and across the street as fast as I could. In the distance, I could hear police vehicles on their way. They'd never make it in time to help save Sister Mary. I don't even know if I can save her, but I have to try. Luckily, the moon was bright enough to see a clear path through the woods and headstones. And there it was. The mausoleum, at least 3 stories tall with a maze of corridors. That's her. She's still alive. I rushed through the open door. I heard her screams coming from the east wing. I know where they are. Mother Tullia was laid to rest in the east wing crypts. I started running in that direction. As I was getting closer, the stench grew stronger. Turning the corner, though, I stopped cold. Something was blocking the path down the hall. Where's that flashlight? Whoa. Some strange webbing? If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was made from muscle fibers. I can see it contracting all over. Was this tissue still living? Hold on! I'm coming! I could see various pockets of space, but no clear path. I wonder if... I took the silver nitrate bottle and shook some into the middle of the webbed corridor. It's disintegrating it.
He's coming after you.
I can't hear you. Hold on, I'm coming! I was about halfway through the webbing when I finally made out what she said.
She's coming after you!
She's... oh no. The thing before me was horrific. An arachnid-like demon with the contorted face of Mother Tullia. Mother, please! Don't make me use this! Let us help you! It was too dark to know if I hit her. Are you still in there? I got her that time. It just drove her off, though.
Daniel.
Sister Mary! Are you all right?
Yes. Thank God you're here. Is she?
I think I just drove her off for now. Let's get you out of here. Wait, what are you covered in?
Careful. She was spinning this stuff around me before she went after you.
It's the same material that web was made out of. Hold still. Come on, faster.
Daniel.
Are you in pain?
No, look, in her coffin.
I walked over to the sarcophagus where she was laid to rest. The marble slab had several wear marks from being moved several times. This is where she hid. What? What is that? There was a sort of lumpy mass nestled inside. Several orbs the size of golf balls were huddled together in more of that strange matter that the web was made of.
Is that what I think it is?
I don't know what to think.
If they are, we can't let them finish growing. Where's that bottle?
Get down! I emptied the clip into the monster. It didn't have the same effect as the other one. There might not be enough silver nitrate being delivered. The bottle. Where's the bottle? Get the bottle! When those words left my mouth, the monster seemed to understand exactly what I said.
She's looking at me now.
I needed to get her attention back on me. Hey, over here! Oh! Her head spun 180 degrees and stared right at me. With her attention back on me, I slowly backed away from her as she was staring me down. I gestured to Sister Mary to get the bottle. As she was retrieving it, I backed up into a wall. With nowhere to go, I was feeling around me for any sort of weapon. There was a pole with a cross at the end. I took it and aimed it at Mother Tullia as she was closing in on me. I could see Sister Mary pick up the bottle. She looked at me, not sure of what to do. The eggs! She whipped her head back at Sister Mary and started going for her. I took the pole and hit her as hard as I could across the back. No reaction. I hit her hard enough to break the cross off, but she was still going after Sister Mary. She poured the bottle onto the eggs, which lit up in flames almost immediately. Get out of the way! Sister Mary threw herself on the floor before Mother Tullia could swipe at her. I took that opportunity and plunged the broken pole into the monster's back and shoved her into the flames. The monster was completely engulfed and started thrashing in vain to escape. I held the pole with all my strength, but she grabbed the pole and swung me off like a rag doll. She stood up in the sarcophagus, poised with all her horrific harpoon claws pointed right at me. When all of a sudden, her shrieking face turned towards the windows on the wall.
Look! The sun's coming out.
The sun beamed in and cast over the monster. Her hands and all her arms tried in vain to cover her face from the rays. She fell into the sarcophagus and tried to pull the slab over herself, but all her arms were in a flailing mess of panic. Eventually, they became still and crinkled into her body like a spider. A few seconds later, she and the eggs were no more.
Daniel! Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm pretty sure I have a concussion or two, though.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me.
Police! Is anyone in here?
We're over here, officer. We're all right.
Look at this place. What the hell happened?
It's a long story. Can you help get us back to the hospital? I'll tell you on the way.
What's your name, son?
Daniel.
Hey, that's Dr. Daniel.
There's a lot of people worried about both of you. Let's get going.
Well, that's my story. Walking back to the ER, we could see news vans parked outside with reporters interviewing Dr. Franklin. He didn't hold back.
I feel it's my responsibility as a doctor and a member of this community to inform everyone what happened here. We don't know for certain if this is an isolated incident.
Dr. Daniel?
Yes, Sister Claudia?
I'm sorry to bother you. This call is for Dr. Franklin, but I think you need to take this.
Sure thing. Who is it?
It's the hospital across town. They said something happened in their morgue last night.
This has been a production from This Dark Realm. If you enjoyed this story, please consider liking and subscribing for more creepy content.